Okay, good morning YouTube. This video is going to be, this NUC was installed 1 week ago. This is my first time ever installing a NUC, and this is going to be my first inspection. So here we go. I do have my smoker rolling, you can see, with a nice gentle smoke. I'm just going to, smoke this entrance, and they tell you to smoke around the box. I'm not really too concerned. These bees were a decent bee. There was a lot of activity this week. I'm just going to leave it sitting there just in case I need it. So first thing I'm going to do is crack off this lid. You can actually see the bee activity coming back in right now. I'm going to put this there. Oh, look at that. They're building comb up into this inner cover, which, let me make sure there's not a queen hiding in here. That's probably a good sign, saying they're outgrowing their box. I'm going to crack this inner cover here, and hopefully we don't have too big of a mess going on inside this box. Oh, look at that. They have so much honey. That's the good news. The stuff on the top is just honey. The problem is, it looks like they aren't able to build out the frames as fast as they can. So I'm gonna try scraping this up later, but I'm gonna set this down right in here, and I'm just doing a real good look, making sure I don't have a queen on here. I don't want to lose a queen in the grass. So let's set that down right there. I'll remove my first frame here. This one they have not drawn out at all. I'm going to lay that right here for them. I'm going to slide this one over. This one they have not drawn out at all. This frame here, there's a lot of ladies working. They've drawn out about probably a tenth of the back. The whole front is drawn and filled with honey, which is awesome. It's just honey though. So let's see if we can find I'm going to do an inspection here and see if I can find this queen in here, just so I can make sure that she's still doing well, or make sure I can find some fresh eggs. Since this is my first hive, and they've told me I'm not, that great at finding queens. This one looks like mostly, I see it's some honey, and there's some larva and some capped brood that's ready to hatch. I actually see some hatching, so we not the greatest of a brood pattern, but it is what it is. Let's open this one. Hopefully we can find a queen and we can find some fresh eggs. This one has, I'm just trying to get the sun just right to see if this one has brood and capped brood. I just cannot tell if, I do not see a queen on it, and I'm having a hard time . Okay. This one is all capped brood still. This one actually has a real good brood pattern, but does have some honey. Has some unkept brood. Once again, I did not see this queen bee, but maybe just the fact that I don't know what I'm looking for. There's a cluster over here. You know, he told me that since it's, you know, if it's really calm, you know, the hive, there's a good chance that there is a queen in here. I'm going to check this frame real fast because there seems to be a lot of activity on it. And I see a lot of open cells and also some brood, so that queen may be on here. Oh, there she is. There's a little blue queen right there. That's awesome. I'm going to put this back in, and I tell you what, I am so excited about that. I'm going to center these frames up. I'm not going to push them too tight, so I don't want to hurt anyone. We're going to, my boxes, and I don't know if someone can answer me this or not, they seem very loose now. I don't know if that's normal or not. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to clean this up. I want to get all this excess. I didn't bring anything up to put this in, so I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to grab a box real quick, I think, to just put that in, because I don't want I just don't want that going to waste. So here we go. From what I see, you know, you want to keep these semi-clean. I'm going to give this, maybe my smoker went out. Guess what? No smoke. We're just going to do this with what we have. From what I see, you want to, I might be getting rid of and hurting some larvae, but as long as you want to keep this clean, or else, you know, you have nothing. Come on, ladies, watch out. And this may make them a little mad. One, I don't know if it was just checking me out. I'm more nervous being new than I think they will hurt me. You know, just a nervous movement I had there. Really, I probably shouldn't, because they are coming around me right now, just checking me out, saying, hey, what are you doing to us? But I gotta clean this top off. I'm gonna get the smoker rolling a little better. It was going pretty good, but I didn't want it too hot. So this smoke, which is cool, you can see my hand, you know, I'm just bumping in there so they'll go down in the hive. And like everyone says, I really don't want to over smoke it, because I just want to be able to scrape this is my biggest thing. Is, you know, let's clean these up, get these you can see these bees, I mean, there's a lot of bees in this hive. I'm just afraid if I go on vacation, and I'm afraid if I let this go with this honey like this, I'm gonna come back and have just a total mess. My first bee sting. It wasn't too bad. It hurts, but you know, I had to have a first one sometime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get these guys back in the hive here, and I'm going to put this second box, just slam it on here. Okay, excuse me, ladies. At least now we have a second box on there and ready to roll. So now, since I'm pretty sure there's nothing on here worthwhile, I'm just gonna, and I'm gonna step away from the hive here a little bit to scrape this off. Okay, so this inner cover is ready to go. I did not center this top, so I'm going to start doing that right now. I'm actually going to lift it off one more time because there's an ant on me. I'll lift it off. I'm going to re-center this one a little bit. Looks pretty good. They aren't coming out too bad, and they've taught me death is a little bit of part of the game that you just gotta deal with. I hate it. I hate seeing even one bee die, but it's the name of the game. There we go, an inner cover on that. Got a little bit of wax on my telescoping cover. We're going to scrape that. That may be why some people don't use an inner cover. The bee guy I got it from, I do not believe he does. And that's probably why, because it just gives them another thing to glue down. But we got it, so I'm going to go with it. That's on, and this is done. So I'm going to leave this alone. I'm not going to bother this hive. I'm going to probably give them 2 weeks this time and just see if they recover and everything's good and healthy. So we'll go from there. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and look forward to doing more videos. Thanks. Okay, one thing I forgot to do, which I'm going to try to do here with no suit on and just see what I can do without getting stung. This entrance reducer is going to come out. I was going to swing it the other way and make it small. I don't know, it looks like there's such a good honey flow and that there's enough bees that I may just take it with me and let them go. I mean, look at all that pollen, and I don't think they can get in and out quick enough. So maybe the wrong thing, but hey, how do you learn if you don't try? Here we go. It's gone.